Match referee and the two captains, and we're using a Zimbabwe dollar for the toss, and it'll be Sourav Ganguly who will toss the coin. Sourav. Heads is the call, and heads it is. Okay, Morris, you've won the toss. What are you going to do?
I'm going to bat first.
You're going to have a bat on this pitch. What do you think of it?
It looks good. There'll be good bounce, and we don't want to bat under light, so we better take our chances while the sun is still shining, and it's quite hot. Also, we've brought in... who have we brought in? Peter, instead of... Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. We brought in Jimmy Commander instead of Brijal Patel, and I think that's the only change.
Okay, that's the off spinner for the left arm spinner.
Yes.
So you're in the field first. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's all right. He can't do much about the toss. I think it's going to do a bit initially. It's got some grass covering, and I think it'll have good bounce. So it's good that we batted the last two games. It's good that we bowled first and chased.
Okay. Morris Odumbe of Kenya has won the toss, and Kenya will bat first.
We're about to get underway here. The Kenyan opens, Ravinder Shah and Kennedy Aboya. To Aboya. Immediately a no ball, but noticeably some significant indrift. Oh, got him! Got right through him on the back foot, perhaps a delivery of fuller length. Again, it's kept low, and so India strike in the second over of the match. One that kept a little bit low, but he was done by the movement into him off the seam. So Ravinder Shah departs for a duck. Got him! That is a wonderful piece of bowling. He set up initially in the over. The two short pitch deliveries, two that beat the outside edge, and then the last. Brilliant delivery and a brilliant over. Agaka, he gets this one to pitch around middle stump and then hit middle and off. That is brilliant bowling. He bowled a couple of short pitch deliveries. He had him playing and missing twice outside the off stump, and he's gone for naught. 5 for 2, Kenya. Steve bounce for... Oh, this could be trouble! Oh, he's given up. Yuvraj, the fielder. Tikolo in the yes-no call. He looks... well, the pressure created by these Indian bowlers. And he would have been a mile out. Yeah, that's a good delivery as well. Well, higher through the air as Aboya puts back to ball over this fast outfield. This could go all the way, and does. The first boundary of the match. And it brings... But Aboya decided that it was going to go for 4 regardless. Not too much footwork, but a good eye and well struck. There's the edge. Distinctive sound, and Agaka strikes again, his 3rd wicket. And Kenya, 13 for 3.
It was Steve Tikolo. He's been the mainstay. Bit of a way movement, and he finds the outside edge, and as easy as you can get, as a wicketkeeper gets, it's the end of Steve Tikolo, and he's the big fish as well.
India will be quite happy to see the back of Steve Tikolo. Gone for just a single. Caught this Gupta for bowling of Agaka, his 3rd wicket. 13 for 3, it's very loose. Oh, needed reply from Odumbe. And that should run away for 4. 2nd boundary of the Kenyan innings. First ball he's faced, he was onto it like a flash. It's deceptive, Kumble, because the ball comes at you a lot quicker than you think.
Also, you tend to want to play across the line to him because he's a leg spinner. And work it away. Be careful.
And that's been given out. The big appeal from Kumble and the wicketkeeper, Chris Gupta. That's the trouble with Kumble, because of that pace that he bowls at. The ball.
And Kumble gets it one straight. The batsman just half forward and then too late. Plays down the wrong line completely. The captain gone for 6. Great shot. Thumped away, and it's going to speed away for 4. Certainly the best shot played by the Kenyans. A much needed boundary and a much needed
Ganguly bowling the short and wide outside of the off stump. And on this occasion, Kenyan batsman now deciding to give it a go. Oh, cries of catch. It was in the air a long way before it went back to Ganguly, and more than a defensive push, and it's been well timed, and the misfield recovered by returned to Saudi. Got back for 3. Wolfie Deirdrick's the third umpire. Has been off there, then not so well there, almost pushing the ball onto the ropes. Pulls it back. That's well fielded in the end. And then short leg there. Oh, big appeal! He's gone, he's got him, heaving across the line. David Orchard had a think, and Kumble gets his second wicket. Abuya, his lengthy vigil. Kumble strikes again for India. Kennedy Abayo going for the sweep. He got a fair way down the pitch, but it hits him in line, that's for sure. Hit him low down. Umpire Dave Orchard thought long and hard about it, and I think gave the right decision. Abayo gone for 14. 41 for 5. Punches it straight. Oh, there's a mix-up. This could be a run out. I think he's gone. I think he's gone. Oh, Dave Orchard hasn't even referred. He's just stuck up the fingers. What a misunderstanding. And he runs charging down the wicket, does Adeo. And then into the keeper. Umpire Dave Orchard has not referred it to the third umpire. Was it a good decision? It's a very, very tight one, that's for sure. But umpire David Orchard not going to the third umpire. He's been given... Well, is the walkie-talkie, has somebody got hold of him? Oh, he's calling him back. Well, this is interesting. Hard drama here, because the third umpire has obviously whistled through the walkie-talkie. Dave, you've got that wrong. And he's calling him back. We don't often see this in cricket. Very, very unusual circumstances. Umpire Dave Orchard had the chance to go to the third umpire. It looked as if Thomas Adeo was going to be a long way out. It was very quick, obviously. And we can see clearly there that as the bails well, David Orchard amidst a bit of controversy here. The returning batsman, not a new one.
Struck on the pad, on the move. Now that flattered trajectory from Kumble. This is where the Kenyan batsmen have got themselves into heaps of trouble, because they're so late on the shot, they don't really make his way. Well, he's making his way off the field. Do you think he'll get called back, Ravi?
Not at all. I think this is a good decision from David Orchard. You can see there, struck in line, absolutely no doubt there. That would have crashed into the middle stump. So Odoyo finally departs. Kumble getting his man, getting another wicket, and Kenya, like I said, looking down the barrel. 44 for 6.
Well controlled by the batsman, using the pace from Agartha. Like a Bronx cheer from the sparse crowd as the 50 comes up on the board for Kenya.
Just get the feeling that Ganguly might just give Agarkar one more over and then get Harbhajan into the attack. Kenya just hoping to try and string some partnership. But what's happened is another wicket has gone down. A late decision from the umpire, but there never seemed any doubt that that ball was going to hit the stumps. He was caught on the back foot, caught in front. Agarkar getting his 4th wicket.
Delivery from Agarkar. Martin Suji getting himself all tangled up. And that's gone straight into the pad, back too late on it. And there's no doubt that that would have made contact with the stumps. The Kenyans lose their 7th wicket. Once again, their inexperience showing.
It's the Manhattan for you. I think that's like the outskirts of Bloemfontein as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, that's got through mid-wicket. Hard to come by runs accruing now to Kenya, and they're going to get a boundary for it. So quick as this outfield here at Goodyear Park. And that ball was squeezed out by Abuya. Didn't quite go where it was intended. That drive off the front foot. Just as effective. Any runs will do. Got that through the gap. Well, the first bit of positive batting from the Kenyans, and they rewarded with consecutive boundaries. 60 for 7. Oh, all that excitement in that previous over with those consecutive boundaries.
Enterprise from Collins Abuya, much needed by the Kenyans. Powerfully swept, gap picked, it races for 4.
It was on the middle and leg, but he's whacked it in front of square.
Goes again. This time it's behind square. It'll just be the single. Srinath doing duty. Oh, 5 from the over. As these two playing the brightest cricket from a Kenyan point of view. It's 72 for 7 after 31. He goes to Collins Abuya. Confidently appealed and gone. Harbhajan gets his first wicket. A positive response from Shahid Wadwala and a bright little stand. Come right.
This is clever bowling by Harbhajan Singh. The previous over, he had tossed the ball up just a little bit and encouraged the batsman to play across the line, play the sweep shot. Conceded a boundary and some runs. This time he's fired this one in quicker, and the batsman caught right in front. It would have knocked the middle stump off. The umpire took his own time, but it's better to be certain before making a mistake. So Kenya have lost their 8th wicket. Collins Abuya out LBW, Harbhajan for 16. They're 73 for 8 now. Rahul.
Heaved away over mid-off by Suji. Srinath, the chaser, will chase in vain. Nicely struck by the Kenyan lower order.
But he's only a young man, all right. Slower delivery, first up. The batsman spotted it, and a big shot.
Managed to find the gap. Valuable runs. Boundary bonus. Good looking shot. Hold him. Straight through the gap.
Smiles all round for the Indians, particularly the bowler. Srinath strikes. Just done for pace here is Jimmy Kamandi. Too late. Bang goes the leg stump. Bails fly. And Kenya are now really struggling. Jimmy Kamandi gone for 5. And Kenya in all sorts of disarray. They are gone all out for 90.
It'll go into the record books as the lowest Kenyan total ever in one-day internationals. 91 to make for victory. Great bowling from Javagal Srinath. Tony Suji being left high and dry. Peter Ogondo once again too slow rather, and has his off stump knocked out the ground. So Peter Ogondo gone for 3, bowls Srinath, 90 all out.
Misfield, you see a single, expansive stroke from Sehwag. His feet pretty static, but played confidently through the line.
it away to Colin Zaboya.
Seems to stand up a little bit on the drive, doesn't get really come forward. No feet there. Something the South Africans will take note of. Pushed back a little bit, played some shots off the back foot, but when coming forward, doesn't look to commit too far forward and plays away from his body. Very early movement and always a chance of an edge.
So the end of the fourth over, and India progressing comfortably, 26 without loss. Beautifully played. He just stood up on the back foot, punched it down the ground very straight, threw it on for 4. That is a lovely stroke. Dave Orchard like
Field. Nice high back lift. Straight through the line. Was always going to beat that man.
Beautifully played. You don't often see a ball punched just to the onside of straight off the back foot with such authority. Sehwag played it to perfection. Oh, and another. This one just clipped off the hip through mid-wicket for 4. He's making batting look very easy.
Yes, both of these deliveries really not short substance at this level. You find this really easy to put away with a hard ball in the first 15 overs. He does it pretty well.
First one was a lot straighter through mid-on, and this one with a characteristic Indian wristiness. Just a little squarer. Races through mid-wicket for 4. Sehwag still on strike. Through the covers, yes it is. Beautiful placement, sweet timing, and the ball hastens away for 4.
It certainly does. Comes off that bat at pace. Digest, and the Indians are loving it.
It's just oozing confidence out of the men in light blue. They've been consummate performers in the field today, and these two on the supper break. Steered in the air. They've just moved second slip away into the gully, and that one would have gone down second slip's throat. Instead,
Likes to play strongly off the back foot. Tends to open up a little bit, play away from his body. Wickets that bounce a little bit. Certainly looking for trouble.
oh, it's got him on the helmet. They go after the catch, but it's thudded into the back of the helmet. Oh, he says the elbow. I thought I heard the sound of ball. Zaboya goes again in a false stroke. It's going to bring him 4, and he's gone with the hook shot. It's got the top edge and raced away over the keeper, and up comes the end. You see the head ducking out the way and almost an involuntary hook shot. It goes again, and it hasn't carried. This time, just Gupta. Well, hello. Well prepared. Hooked away. There's a man down at fine leg who will chase and haul it in. Well done by Thomas Zaboya, showing good athleticism, but he can't prevent the batsman getting back for 2.
These kind of games becomes enormous. And, that is a worry in itself.
Long leg is too square. This will speed for 4, and it does. Freely, with ease, with strokes like this. Sehwag on strike. Ngondo the bowler, and dismissed with consummate ease. A rank long hop that has to be dealt with. No problem.
too many spectators in this evening. Next door there will be.
Pulled away in the air, not out the middle of the bat, but he's got enough on it to pick up at least a couple. And again, perhaps not quite picking up the length, looking for the oblique bat shot. And he's got it away comfortably though for 2 more. 8 off the over. 9 overs gone. India 68 without loss. He goes away from us, goes to Dasgupta. Cracked away through the covers gloriously for 4.
Tony Suji starting with a short ball outside the off stump. And it's another 4 for the Indians. Sehwag on 43. Good shot. It's going to find the gap again. This outfield is like lightning. And already the chase is given best. We have seen some delightful strokes from Lovely straight bat. Not that bad a delivery, but a very good shot.
Driven and sliced away down to square third man for 4. He's in the air for some degree of a time, but pierced the gap between the gully and the bat.
Over pitch this time. Was a good over up till now. 4 good deliveries, and then just about a half volley with a lot of width. Another boundary for India.
10 they need to win this one-day international. Begging for a wicket. That's some members of the small crowd that have come in. It's whether Virender Sehwag can get to his second one-day international 50. Tony Suji goes to him. No ball called, and it's thrashed away for 4, and that will be the 50. Well played, Virender Sehwag. Too short, and he fastened onto it and packed it away. Square leg.
Not much response from this pretty placid pitch here at Goodyear Park, Bloemfontein.
Placid indeed, and it just adds credence to the disparity in performance. India good, Kenya 12. No ball, there it is, 4, and that'll be it. Short and wide, cracked the defence for 4, with the overstepping, 5 they get. So India have got the 91 they need for victory, and it's come up in just over 11 overs.
Another no ball, another short delivery, and punched beautifully through the gap.
Outclassed for the Kenyans by an Indian side that goes from strength to strength. They were hugely professional in the field,